Stop! Please.
Oh, shit.
We have a total 600 in progress for most of each. Subject is 25 and appears to have shit his pants.
Get back here!
Howdy doody, folks. I'm Craig Conant. I'm tired. Here we go. Where we going? Indianapolis, Dania Beach, Spokane, Fort Wayne, Tulsa, Dayton, Hartford, Tacoma, Oklahoma City, Greenville, Denver. We are all over the place. The tour just never ends. I'm so grateful and so tired. I love y'all. I see you out there. I'm slanging tickets and skateboards. Come get it. Rate, review, like, subscribe. Today's guest is my homegirl, Daphnique Sprinks. She's a mother-loving hustler. I'm not cussing in the first minute. We're doing it. We're beating the algorithm. YouTube's puss. And she's the homie. She's funny as shit. Look her up. She's always touring, always hustling. I just love hustlers. And just come up, baby. Let's get it. I feel like we spoke on some stuff that I wanted to reiterate up top. Just because, like, I make a lot of jokes about white devil, white this, white that. I love white people. I am white. Let's look at me. Let's call a spade a spade. I'm fucking joking, folks. I don't like entitled white people that are nasty at my shows, which is, generally speaking, Karens. It's 95% of the time. So, yeah, it makes me go. But for the record, it's one human race, you idiots, and that's why I hate ICE. Especially being half Mexican, especially knowing that our country, for the most part, loves Mexican people, food, labor, everything. And once again, if you're an illegal immigrant committing crimes, I'm down to deport that motherfucker. But I am not down to deport the poor guy just hustling to make his living to provide for his family while paying taxes most of the time. And let some shit go under the rug. Who hasn't broken a little teeny tiny law? Who hasn't made some money under the table? That's what we're founded on. Fuck this shit. Fuck your taxes. All they do is take it. They're supposed to make the roads. I don't know if you looked at the roads. Not that good. It gets taken for war machines and bombs and the alphabet boys. Not to mention the ungodly amount of money they are paying ICE to then take away, for the most part, good people. I know there's always a few bad apples. That's what I mean. They hold on to that. I'm like, look at the percentage. Also hunt the bad apples. No one would care. Even the Mexican people are like, oh, yeah, that guy's a piece of shit. Get that fucker out of here. It's just disgusting. There's no humanity. We're one human race. Not to mention, we stole the land. You guys forget that. We're on stolen land. We stole it from the Native Americans and Mexicans. We didn't even change the name. We just called it New Mexico. And that's kind of funny. That's insane. And fuck you. They make everything better. You'll make a flower bouquet better. You'll make the food better. You'll make nannying better. I work hard and it's just so fucked up. And I hate it. And I post shit. And then my fans come in. They say nasty things. And I'll comment back. Suck my dick backwards, you piece of shit. Bye, you fucking racist. And then I'll block them. And I'm like, well, you know what I mean? It's just all love, baby. That's my point. They get us to fight over nonsense. Abuelita Josefina slanging some shit is not the problem. It's up. And it's generally speaking, it's usually the financial stuff that own and operate everything. That's my point. That's why I always say, fuck them all. That's my point, folks. Whether you're Democrat, whether you're liberal or conservative, it's all bullshit. It's just one human race, one love, one consciousness. We're all experiencing it subjectively. And all we need is food and shelter. And wouldn't it be awesome if you're like, hey, come here, work at that farm, build the house. There's infrastructure. We have everything. They're paying ICE 150 grand. 150 grand? Sign-on bonus? And you ain't got money for teachers? You ain't got money to feed the poor? You don't have money for shelter? But you have money to give that racist fuck a gun and kidnap an old lady and ship her out of here. And it's just inhumane. It's disgusting. We were on the wrong side of history when we did it during World War II with the Asian communities, Japanese communities. We're on the wrong side of history right now doing it for whatever fucking reasons other than, in my opinion, to stir the pot. And yeah, I am Mexican, so of course I fucking love Mexican people and Mexico. And I don't see no goddamn problem here. Also, we go over there, vacation there. We buy property there. I want to get some properties in Tulum. Tulum is quite trendy on TikTok. Let's make some money. And how about we treat them well and make money with them instead of kidnap them and ship them out and split families, good families. That's my point. And once again, if they are a criminal, yeah, fuck them up. Fair is fair, baby. And if they're not, leave them the fuck alone. That's my, look away, mind your business. Let the motherfucker sling a hot dog, you cocksucker. What's the problem? Ooh, I cussed. Seems pretty fair to me, logical, but anyway, some of my racist fans come in and I go, bye. Bye, Felicia. That's my point. And statistically and historically speaking, America has been a teensy bit racist. Just a teensy bit. And I think that's gross. Because, yeah, we're part of one race, the human race. Sounds cheesy and cliche to say, but it is true. It is true. What are we? We're human. Whether you're Dominican, Puerto Rican, African, Iceland, Finland, Canadian, we're all human. And we all need the same thing. And we're more alike than we ever could imagine. And all most of us want is just peace. Peace. So let's rise up and do something about it peacefully. And if we can't do it, then get your guns. I'm just kidding. Oh, no, I said it. I was just joking. I'm a comedian with spice in my soul. That's all. I love you all. And report ICE. Block them. It's funny they wear masks. Very funny they all wear masks. Police don't wear masks. Firefighters don't wear masks. Why are you wearing a mask? Because you're ashamed of your fucking deeds, you piece of shit. And, yeah, that's a hefty sign-on bonus. But if you try to pay me an ungodly amount of money to kidnap an old lady, I don't think I could do it. I'll go be poor. I'll go be poor at Trader Joe's. That's all. One love, much love. Thank you. And if you have that hate in your heart, I advise taking a hero dose of mushrooms, and you probably will sing a different tune afterwards. If not, the devil's got you. I don't know how you eat a quarter of mushrooms and still hate on Josefina slinging pineapple at the beach. Because if you do, you're a rotten apple. You're a caca head. And that's my point, folks. I love you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's vibrate higher. Let's better ourselves. Let's eat right, and good luck. Because goddamn, smash burgers are good. That's why I take ivermectin. I ate bacon yesterday, and I'm a little sick, so I was like, fuck it. Let me take some dewormer. Because pork be having worms, but it tastes good. It tastes good. What a crazy bastard. Just knowingly eating parasites. Be like, but I took my ivermectin. It's better than nothing. Anyways, deworm once a month. Take cattle dewormer. It doesn't matter. Don't listen to the FDA. Fucking pussies ain't know nothing. Fucking how many times they get it wrong? A lot. Anyways, I love you all. Go take your fin. That's a joke. That's the FDA approved that, and then it caused cancer, and then they're like, oh, my bad. And some good speed though. If you fin got you going. Google fin if you're wondering what that is. It's an old diet pill that everybody was on, and then later they're like, oh, sorry. Your spleen's going to explode on the fin. Yeah. Go get your hustle on or work. Get a union job. Hey, The working man's coming back. Go swing a hammer. Electricians, plumber, carpentry. Go learn a skill. We're learning very quickly that college is a fucking joke unless you know what you want to do. If you want to be a doctor, you need college. You want to be a lawyer, you need college. But if you're not that, you don't need fucking college. Go sling a hot dog, baby. Or electrician. Work on my plane that short-circuited. What the hell? Much love, you all. Tune in. Thank you for everything. We rolling?
Yeah.
All right. Let's get to it. No intro. I do that before, by the way, when you're not here. I speak good. Don't you worry. You know, it always feels weird to intro somebody right in front of them. You know what I mean? On the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're right there.
Yeah. Because it could go either way. Either I could love it or I could hate it.
Yeah, you're like, what'd you say? Fuck you. You don't know me.
Yeah.
I don't do that shit. But, dude, so flying home, I just did the road. I did Louisville. Did you see that newspaper article? A newspaper? How old am I? That shit. It made national news.
What was it?
There was a little teeny fire in the cockpit, and the pilot said he smelt smoke. And we flew out of Atlanta about an hour, and we flew right back. And I slept through that shit. And I woke up. And I woke up on the plane. I swear to God, I was like, what's going on?
So when you slept through it, did you sleep through it going back to Louisville, or did you sleep through it just returning back to Atlanta?
Going home. So I did, so to tell the story completely, I did Louisville. Louisville flew to Atlanta for the connection. There was no direct flight. So there was an hour and a half flight there, and then like a 4 or 5 hour flight home. 4 hours, 47 minutes, some bullshit like that. And then on that flight, I passed out, and this is the information it was giving me because I was with the homies.
Yeah.
Eric Friedman, Billy Gardell, Zach Noe Towers was on that plane too, and Bruce Gray. So there's 5 comics that I knew.
Those are good friends.
Yeah.
Because not to wake you up. Because some people feel like it's information. Because I feel like a little bitch ass fire is nothing I need to wake. You need to wake me up. Let me get my peace. Let me get my rest.
Yeah.
Let me be beautiful.
Let me go out sleeping in the dream world. And then I wake up and the whole energy's off, and I'm just like, what happened? You know, because I'm wearing noise canceling headphones. I got my music going, listen to Donda and by Kanye, and then the pilot gets on the microphone and is like frazzled. He's like, hey guys, there's a smell up here, and we're going back. Like I'm not, and that scared everybody.
Yeah.
And I missed that part. I woke up to everybody. Some people did not give a shit. This Asian dude next to me just kept playing his slot game like nothing. He had a little, I gotta call him Asian. And
because they be addicted to slot games. It's big over in that country. Them table games. Yeah. Because that's how I learned that some Asian people, they be in the casinos.
Oh, they love
heavy.
to gamble.
They love to gamble. And I was playing Baccarat with them, and they kept saying, nigga. And I thought I was the only black person sitting there, and they were reaching over my shoulder. Because at the local casinos in Vegas, people can gamble if they're standing up over your shoulder on the same like little number as yours. Yeah. And when they kept saying that, I was like, hey, y'all got to stop this shit. Yeah. And then one of them said, no, that mean here. I was like, oh, okay. Okay. Let me Google this shit real quick.
Did it?
Yeah, it does.
Every language, you just say, what?
Yeah.
It's in some of those restaurant titles I've seen on the internet. That shit. And then, so he says frazzled. We go back and land. People, it's like eerily quiet. And then I didn't get really scared until the flight attendants, like they looked scared. And then the flight attendants got on the microphone, the speaker thing, and they said, hey, put your seats in upright position, buckle up, stow your backpack underneath. We're not going to come back to check. We're going back home, Like they didn't even go to check.
Wow.
And then she was looking like she had the look on her face like she lost the kid, and I was like, oh, man. And then I just switched to Kanye, Jesus King, and just went back to sleep and said my prayers.
Yeah.
And then I didn't think nothing of it.
Because if you're going to die, you're going to die.
You're gonna die.
Yeah.
I truly mean that.
Ain't no point of worrying.
Are you that way too?
I mean, if that happened, I will probably, and I was sleepy, I'll just go back to sleep. I'll probably be like,
Oh,
and
shit.
then just nod off again.
Right, here
like
we
a
go.
heroin addict.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why stay up?
His fentanyl knockout.
Yeah.
For the record, I am scared of dangerous situations, but if it's out of my control like that, I don't know why I am not scared. I go, I can't do shit about this. What am I going to do? I better just lay my head back and hope for the best.
Absolutely.
Yeah, what are you going to do? I was rocking out. I'm off the grid.
Literally off the grid.
This for my kid. Come on, boo-boo. All right, let's talk about you. That's some wild shit. I didn't think nothing of it. And then Bruce Gray, my homie, he's funny as fuck. He sent me the article. It made CBS National News.
Oh,
It said
for
like
real?
Atlanta pilot smells smoke in the cockpit and they go back. And then the airport fire truck came. It's a little teeny thing. It's not like a real fire truck. And that, for the record, there was no like substantial fire. I think,
But it could be bad wiring.
that's what I mean. I think a little wire went and burnt.
That's enough.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, because you're up there. You're not down here.
Yeah, so do you go an hour back or 3 hours and 47 minutes forward?
Yeah, that I don't regret it, but at the time I was like, we should have took our chances. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I forgot that part. I did shows all night, went to bed like 1, 2 a.m. Actually didn't even go to bed.
7 a.m. flight?
6 a.m. flight, pick up
Oof.
4 a.m. No sleep. I'm on like 3 minutes of sleep. We're just delirious, laughing. I ate a little mushrooms, so I was in a good place. you
Yeah.
know. But yeah, let's talk about you. First of all, I want to thank you. You gave me up about Facebook. I don't know if you remember that at the Laugh
Oh, for real?
Factory. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be giving a lot of people the sauce.
And then I started
So
focusing
you owe me
on
about
it.
$10,000.
Now, how about
just
some-
look around the room and see what I can take with me. All right, I'll take Tupac.
How about some ivermectin and mushrooms?
Oh, that's a sponsorship.
No, that's horse dewormer. No, it's not really. That's what
Oh.
they say. It's anti-parasitic. It's harmless. Anyways, so thank you for that. Because Facebook pays everybody. I don't know if you know this. Go on Facebook. Start an account. Get your business going. You can do it with AI. You don't have to be a comedian.
Or
Go
don't
hustle.
do it. Leave us alone.
Yeah, or don't do it. We're
'Cause
already
the
winning.
more of
It
y'all
doesn't affect
join, the smaller the pool becomes.
No, man. We too good.
Okay.
But yeah, Facebook is the shit. You're a hustler too. I did some research. You've been slinging shit your whole life? That's all I did
Yeah.
as a kid. You sold fish with your pops?
Yeah, I used to sell fish. That used to be my thing, man. I used to fish hard all day just so I could sell and make me some money.
Yeah.
Because I'm from South Florida, so, you know, people buy fresh fish.
Yeah.
I think probably if I
They
tried to
buy
sell
everywhere.
it here, I think
Here,
people,
right
yeah,
there.
if you
Yeah.
just came up with like a whole bunch of fresh fish, people will buy it.
You go to a sushi market, they'll buy that shit.
Yeah, so me and my dad, we would catch snapper, ocean perch, sand perch, you know, tuna, mahi. We be out there on the boat, you know, for a few hours. But, you know, Florida has limits too. So you may get like 12 yellowtail snapper per person. So we can catch that in real quick. But like sand perch, ocean perch, you get unlimited on those.
Yeah.
So my dad, we would have everything in a cooler. He'll pull up. Florida got a lot of cul-de-sac apartments where it's like a U-shaped apartment. And then I would go beat on the door, go to the next door, beat on the door. Fresh fish. And people would come outside, they'll look, they'll go back in, grab their money, and then come out, meet us at
Hell
the trunk
yeah.
of the car. My dad be there with the Ziploc bags. And I learned negotiation too, because people try to, I'm like, this
Try to
is
rip
fresh
you
fish.
off. You're like,
That
"Ah."
stuff in the store, you don't know how long it is.
I was there 8 hours out
Yeah,
there. Give
and
me
you
my
trying to talk
money.
about $5. Bitch,
Yeah.
give me,
Bitch, give me
okay,
20.
yeah, give me
That's
20.
a fresh fish. You're going to feed your whole family for $20. Get the fuck out of here. Fresh,
This
too.
red snapper.
I used to fish with my pops, too. He's a fisherman. We didn't sell it, though, but we ate that shit.
What kind of fishing did y'all do? Freshwater or saltwater?
Right here.
Oh,
Saltwater.
saltwater,
Deep
okay.
sea saltwater fishing. And we would get red snapper too, calico bass, sand bass, yellowtail, halibut, barracuda.
Oh, barracuda.
Shark.
We catch
He
that
caught
out there too.
Yeah, he caught a shark one time. I was a little kid. I have a picture of me next to like a 8-foot shark.
Oh, my dad cut the lines on shark.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, you know, they dangerous. They get on there, mess around. So a lot of times he'll just
Oh,
cut
yeah.
the line.
He
just let
pulled
him
that
have
shit
it.
in
Yeah,
with
you
3
got it.
kids. He didn't give a shit. He hung it up on a tree. We took pictures next to it.
Yeah.
He took the jaw out, dried it out. We had it for years. I don't know what happened to it.
Before I die, I want to be a venturous white.
Yeah.
Yeah, where you just don't care about nothing. You're not afraid of death, no fear, no nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some what's that? Steve Irwin shit.
Yeah.
That guy was fucking nuts. Oh, this is the most dangerous snake in the world. Let me kiss it on the cheek. And then he would. That's not even a joke.
Yeah, like
And
that's like
you're like, hey man. R.I.P. Steve Irwin.
that's like the highest level of like human achievement.
Yeah, that was a good fucking dude. You know he could surf too. He could just rip and
He was
shred.
an athlete.
Yeah, that guy was the shit. Damn, that damn Billy Joel. I don't know if I like him, but he's writing that song. Only the good die young. Them crab apples lived till 92.
Oh, okay.
And Steve Irwin gone, just saving turtles, and they took him.
Yeah.
They took Tupac. These motherfuckers. Fuck the devil. Anyway. Wait. I'm doing better at my interviews. Most of the time, you look at me, the interviews go as you would think.
Turtle's crazy though. My dad in South Florida, he knew this guy who was stealing turtle eggs, and he went to prison.
Why was he stealing turtle eggs?
I don't know if he was selling them or eating them, but he was stealing turtle eggs.
Well, yeah,
and
go
he
to
went
prison.
to prison because he had a couple of warnings prior to that.
Okay.
Where they would put him in jail, let him out on bond. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? He'd have a court date or whatever. But he was a repeat offender, and he went to prison for that. Like
That
in
seems-
Florida, you cannot mess with turtle eggs.
I'm usually rooting for the guy not to go to prison, but fuck, you sold the turtle eggs. Go get some chicken
Yeah.
eggs. What's wrong with you, man?
Imagine dropping the soap
about some
in
duck
jail just because you stole some turtle
Turtles,
eggs.
that sweet little majestic sea turtle, you took his babies. You
Yeah.
can't even eat that. I'm sure you
Oh,
can.
no, they eating them. It's a delicacy. It's like monkey brains. People eat monkey brain.
I know. I seen Faces of Death. They cracked that monkey in the skull. You ever watch that shit?
But I heard they eating it raw.
Yeah, I watched that shit with my dad. Ugh. I was like 9. Be like, why are we watching this? Hey, let's run another one. And no, because I would always hustle too. I'd sell everything. I would get hooker flyers off the floor of Las Vegas and sell them in school in second grade.
Oh my God, that is like really smart though.
Yeah. Second grade,
Hooker
8 years old,
flyers?
selling hooker flyers. I sold my dad's beers to construction workers. I didn't sell fish, but I put that dead fish in that man's car, some stranger's car. I was drunk. I just put a fish in his car.
And you know how many hooker cards you can find
A
on
million.
Las Vegas Boulevard?
It's free
Yo,
money.
that's actually a genius
It's free
thing.
money.
If I wasn't so old and it would be called creepy, I
Yeah,
would just
yeah.
go up to the average middle school and be like, "Hey, come here, come
Yeah.
to the car real quick. You want?"
Well, now they have the
Take your
internet.
pick.
This was the 90s, they needed that.
But these kids nowadays, they'll probably look at the card and be like, "Who's non-binary?"
Yeah.
Her?
Oh, hell yeah. I like your style. Clip it up. No, I'm just kidding. I always want to say stuff like that, but I get scared.
Oh, for real?
I still say it.
Okay.
It's funny. I say gay a lot. I'm like, these kids are gay, man. It's a loving joke. It's funny. It's the ultimate punchline.
Yeah.
Isn't it? It was in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also want to ask you, you opened for my fucking hero, Cat Williams. How was that? He's the fucking man, huh?
Yeah, twice.
That's the shit.
So 2014 tour and then 2022.
Dude, Cat's my favorite. I've been pimping since pimping.
Okay. And now I tour, do dates with Martin Lawrence.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I grew up watching him too. Damn, Gina. What's that? Cole. Who's his sidekicks? Those motherfuckers are funny though. I watched all those shows growing up. I swear I was black in a past life. I saw
might
it-
have been.
Well, I'm Mexican.
Oh, you are?
I'm a halfie. So we watched
Mother or father?
Mother.
Okay.
I say that because we went to In Living Color,
Mm-hmm.
not SNL, Mad TV. I watched UPN.
Yeah, black people originate a lot of things.
Yeah, Martin. We were just drawn to
Even
that.
Friends was Living Single.
Yeah, Living Single. What was that? A Different World, right? Mm-hmm. I watched that one as a kid.
Basically turns into, what was the one
What
with
was
the
one? Robert
porn
Townsend, Sister. Who is the porn star?
star?
She turned into a porn
Zach.
star?
Zach them and the dude.
I just know Tupac was in A Different World, remember?
No, I'm talking about it was a white high school show.
Saved by the Bell?
Saved by the Bell. Thank you.
One of them turned into a porn star. Oh,
Yeah,
the
the one
guy
that was
that.
doing
Oh,
porn.
the Dustin Diamond.
Dustin
R.I.P.
Diamond, freaky self. Yeah.
Dustin, R.I.P. Too late now. I'll
Oh, he
shut my
passed?
mouth. Yeah.
From what?
I think he liked drugs.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. Googles. He also fought women in celebrity boxing.
What?
He chose a weird path after Saved by the Bell. He should have stuck with the.
Oh, he passed at 44. That was so young.
Yeah. What did he die of?
Lung cancer.
Oh, okay. That's
Oh,
something.
well, that's not
inevitable.
drugs.
You can't help. Yeah. You can't help that if you got it.
Yeah,
That's
he
crazy.
did. He did some poor choices after Saved by the Bell. Porn and celebrity boxing, 2 women.
Yeah.
I remember watching it and be like, "What is this? Why is this on TV?" Remember celebrity boxing?
No, I don't remember that.
Google that shit. I forgot about that until we brought him up.
Celebrity boxing and men fighting women. No, I don't
Google
remember
Dustin
that shit.
Diamond. I just want to make sure I'm getting this.
Did he fight them with his penis or with his fist? Because they said he was doing the porn, so it only makes sense.
No, I just grew up watching all the, you know what I'm talking about. It was Channel 5 and Channel 13. I'd watch
Yeah.
like a 2-hour block with Malcolm Jamal Warner. What was that, Roommates or some shit?
It
And
was
Malcolm
him
and Eddie.
Eddie
Malcolm
Griffin.
and Eddie. I watched
Eddie
Malcolm
Griffin.
and Eddie. I watched the one with Robert Townsend. All in the Family with Faison Love. What was that one?
Oh.
Not All in the Family.
No, it wasn't All in the Family. But
Happily
I know
Ever After? No.
The Parenthood.
Parenthood.
Parenthood,
I watched
yep.
the Parenthood. Sister. Who's Thicky Thick? What's happening there?
That's
Oh,
one
that's
of Black
that's
China,
his
ain't
big
it?
booties fighting. Well, shit, they're bringing it back. Black China. You're not finding shit?
No.
Are you sure? I
Joey
could've-
Buttafuoco, he fought China, the wrestler.
I remember watching that, but
Dang.
I
He
yeah.
was getting in
Oh,
some
that
good
might have been
punches,
it.
though.
I remember watching that.
Yeah, he was getting in some good.
I
hits
could have
right
sworn
there.
it was two chicks though, and he just manhandled them. Everyone was like, "What the hell are we watching?"
Maybe it was a WWE type style thing.
No, it was boxing because they
Oh,
had the gear
what?
on, and like WWE, that happens all the time. But this
Yeah.
was like, I just remember even as a teenager, I'm like, well, you know, when you're a teen, you're kind of numb and don't really have a
Yeah.
gauge on anything. You don't have empathy yet or whatever. And then I was just like, why is this happening?
Yeah.
You know? Like, whose idea was this? There was no, 90s were different, man. Nobody
Totally
watched
different.
us. Nobody watched us. That shit was great. All right. Help me carry my show, Daphne. Come on. What you want to talk about? My interview skills are...
What else? What else? Hot topics in the news? I don't.
Other than my plane just almost crashed. That shit was crazy. A lot of people were just eerily peaceful. That shit was wild. Where you at next? What city you going to next?
Next, I'm going to Philly and then Detroit.
Philly's wild. I was there during the sports event where they had to lube up the poles because I guess they climb up the poles and cause havoc.
Oh, so what they do is put lubricant on it so,
So they
people can
can't-
slide right down.
So they can't... No...
So as you trying to go up, your booty keep jiggling down on the pole. Okay.
They just created a bunch of strippers is all they did.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I'm surprised. Was it a winter month or summer? Because would it freeze?
Not if they're using Vaseline.
Okay. Oh,
That
it seems like you're an
petrochemical.
expert. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't-
Lube and Vaseline. Okay, that
I've
sounds
been
like
around,
a Diddy
man.
mix.
I've been around. Nah, you got to bring Vaseline to Winnipeg in winter. You can't be... Your regular lube freezes over.
Oh, okay.
Just so you know, kids.
That makes sense.
Use them petrochemicals in the cold. And, yeah, Philly's buck wild, man. Philly's is some shit. Louisville, too. Those motherfuckers, this bourbon row, that's all they did was drink bourbon. They were hammered. Oh, I forgot I had to punk a guy at my show because he was yelling out obscenities in the first 2 minutes.
Uh-huh.
And I couldn't find security. The host is up, homie Bruce. He's 2 minutes in. Already guy's shit-faced. Calling him, he said, "You're a retard." He yelled that out.
To you?
No, to the host, Bruce.
Oh, wow.
But in the back of the room. And there was like 3 of them. And I gave him like 3 strikes. And then I was like, "Hey, shut the fuck up or I'll kick you out." And then he looked and he saw it was me, the guy he paid to see. And he was like, "Oh." Like it was very funny to watch his face clock in that it was me yelling at him.
And he was hammered.
Oh, he was hammered.
Yeah, I did Louisville Comedy Club recently, and it was some good crowds there.
Yeah. I mean, 2 of them were good. 2 of them were so shit-faced, drunk, rowdy. And they were amazing shows, but you know when you got to like...
Yeah.
It was like... Yeah, it was herding cats, man. Every time you got them, one drunk would... And
See, I didn't get a lot of drunks.
This thing is my fans.
Oh, they ready to turn up.
Yeah. It's a revolving door in and out of rehab.
See, I get a lot of older people come to my shows.
They're polite.
So my demographic is usually skewed between like 35 to 65.
My demographic
The sweet spot is like 45, 55.
Yeah, because they just want to have a good time, but they've been through it and they
Yeah.
they know they can handle themselves. My fans are like on the way to rehab or on the way out of rehab, reformed.
Okay.
I like reformed.
Yeah.
The way in, they
But that's actually a really loyal fan because the money they could have spent on drugs or alcohol that night, they spend it on you.
That's true.
That's like some real like, yo, we really mess with you, Craig. You know what I mean? Like I could have been overdosing right now.
Yeah.
But nah, I'm coming to see Craig and I'm gonna yell out
I coulda bought
obscenities like
PCP.
retard. You know what I mean?
But now I'm with Craig.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm grateful for all of it. I'm just saying that shit was rowdy. It was fun though. Honestly, the rowdy crowds that was the most work that made me sweat and made me go, damn. I had the most fun.
Yeah, but I like it to a certain extent. I don't mind you heckling me, but you got to eventually stop or else you got to leave. Because then the whole show, if the whole show is geared towards you, like I recently had that happen and she just wouldn't stop.
They hijacked the show.
Yeah, and it's just like, you not trying to be fun. Now, if you still doing it out of kind-heartedness, like, yo, I just want to be a part of the show, I'm just really a fan, then I have a little more patience with you. But if you just like, somebody brought me here, I didn't want to be here,
Yeah.
I'm ugly and overweight, then I'm just like, yo, get your ass up out of here.
Yeah,
Bye.
yeah. I kick them out
Yeah.
too. Mine was more like whack-a-mole. It was like 8 hecklers popping up at different, like, just.
Okay.
And you're just like, oh, come on. I just got rid of that guy.
Yeah, now
that
here
guy.
you
It
come.
was just never ending. Like, oh, man.
But I feel like we live in a society nowadays, people want your attention whether it's good or bad. And they feel like they'll get more of your attention if it's negative.
Well, it's also these clips, too. It really does encourage it.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It inspires more of it. I'm like, stop it. But there are good clips, and they do sell tickets. And you know how that goes.
Yeah, because
So
I had a girl write in the comments one day. She was like, shut up, you ugly bee. And I was like, so I responded to her. And I said, I don't know if anybody has told you today that they love you, but I love you.
Oh,
And she
what'd
said,
that do?
she was like, I'm really a big fan of yours. And then my fans got on her head. And I noticed she was a young girl. She was like 15. Like I looked at her page. She looked to be somewhere from the ages of 14 to 16. But I'm guessing maybe like around 15 years old. My fans was like, you little young bee. That's why you're not going to graduate high school.
Yeah.
Daphnique's a kind person. Why would you come here with that? I mean, it was so many adults just jumped on this little girl head. I like felt bad for her after a while, but then I was like, yo, that's what you deserve.
That's what you get.
Little
You
bitch.
reap what you sow.
Yeah, now you see what the real world
Little
is
young
like.
punk ass
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah.
Be nice to your OGs.
Yeah.
We got wisdom.
And it's crazy we OGs now. Isn't that crazy?
Isn't that weird?
I heard some people talking. This was the Waffle House, so it might not really count. But it was this young kid. He was talking. He looked to be about 22. And the girl he was talking to was about 24. And he was like, and I told that old bitch. And then the girl was like, how old was she? And he was like, she was like 35. I was like, oh.
I know it changes. All of a sudden it switches. You're like,
35?
yeah.
I'm thinking the person he's talking about is at least 50.
Yeah. You're like, what?
Now that I'm older than the person he's talking about, now I'm the old bitch.
Yeah. No, you're not. I know what you mean because I'm reaching that age too where like it's changing and it feels weird.
Yeah.
I still feel like a
Because we still dress like,
I'm a teenager.
yeah, not like a
I'm
teenager,
no.
but like,
25, 30.
because we got the bodies for it. You hear what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I ain't got to dress in suits.
And our life, it's dope.
Yeah.
Like we do shows.
Talk to me.
Come on. We're
Yeah.
traveling. You opening up for legends, headlining on your own. We got big Facebooks. We making money.
Yeah.
You young bucks, you bitch ass motherfucker. No, I'm just kidding. I'm grateful for you coming to my show.
You're not my demographic, so.
Yeah.
No, just joking. Come to the show.
No, that was just Bourbon Row. The club isn't like, and that's what I thought. Because it was a distillery. They sell flights of bourbon. Like 8 shots.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. That's too many.
And I learned when you go to rural cities across America, it's nothing to do but drink.
Do you drink?
Yeah, I drink, but I feel like LA, it's so much more to do. Like, you could go to the beach one day, or you could go to a movie premiere the next day. Like, you may drink at all of these events, but I feel like when you go to like Louisville, where I'm from, South Florida, where I went to college at Michigan, it's nothing to do
Drink
but drink,
or
go
hunt?
to the bar.
Drink and hunt, and then usually...
I'm black, so we ain't really hunting like that.
We fish.
But you get what
That's
I'm saying?
hunting.
We fish.
That's hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
fish.
I'm talking about as far as like some of my cousins and people like that, that's their life. Go to the club on the weekend after they get off of work, day parties, drink, have sex, end up with more babies.
Yeah, that's how it is. It really
Yeah.
is. And if you're not into nature, you're a drinker.
Yeah.
Because it's those
But
are your
some people
opposites.
drinking in nature.
That's true. And some people drink in nature, and then sometimes the shit's just flat and it's just farms. And you're just like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
You forget how lucky you are to be in California. And everybody talks shit, but it has everything. We got Monterey Bay. You want to go pet a sea otter? We
Yeah.
got redwoods. We got sequoias.
We got
mountains,
mountains,
snow.
snow.
We got snowboarding. We got surfing.
Yeah.
We got tacos. We got Mexicans. For now, fuck you, Trump, bitch ass motherfucker. I hate ICE. Also, fuck Biden. Fuck all y'all. Fuck Harris. I'm a Tupac. Fuck them all, baby.
Harris too?
Yeah, fuck them all. That
yeah.
lady locked up more black people than anybody. Google that.
Oh no, I'm not really.
Fuck
I'm
Kamala.
just-
Kamala got around too. She fucked Montel Jordan. She look up Kamala. Kamala.
Yeah,
used
she
to
was
get
out in
down.
these streets.
That makes me
Yeah,
like her a
turn
little
up.
bit more.
Yeah, shit, we all like a little good whole story, coming to age whole story.
That makes me like her. I just don't like. I'm just trying to state that they get us arguing over both sides. They're both pieces of shit. They both steal our money, and bombs drop, and black and brown people die all over the world, and are unfairly arrested in this town.
Yeah.
And I know I look how I look, but once again, my grandparents were immigrants and they got spit on and shit, and it's completely unfair. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, I
and
understand that.
those who don't believe that, it's usually because they never lived it.
Yeah.
It's like, how are you supposed to know how it's feel to grow up in the projects when you're brown? You're gonna.
But the crazy part is it over what 65% of white America is poor too.
Yeah, that's
people fail to realize some things are just a human experience. But it's crazy because prior to I can't remember the exact year, but that's when it was an exact year. I believe it was like the early 1900s or late 1800s when whiteness was created. So whiteness was sold to white people as a privilege because the elites didn't want the poor whites and the blacks to combine because you can overtake the government. So what they did is they sold whiteness to the poor whites, that you are better because of the skin color. And therefore, when whiteness was created and formed, they think that even when they're poor or even when they have nothing, that they're still better. And then that's what this ideology of aligning with MAGA and stuff comes into. Immigrants are bad. Black people are criminals. They're going to rape everybody. But it's like, really more stuff happen in proximity. If you're white, you're gonna get harmed by a white person more so. Black people do
Absolutely.
crime to black people, Hispanic to Hispanic. Now people are gonna cross,
just a neighborhood.
but it's still like such a low percentage that you have a group of people that are in fear of all these people when the chances of these people that they fear anything happening to them is less than 1%. It's 0.00001%. You really have to be aware of, as a white person, your husband or your spouse is more likely to kill you than a black person is to kill you,
Absolutely.
right? You're as a white person working at a job, you're more likely to have like your retirement stolen because some white man did something fraudulent than a black person robbing you on the street. But in America, they make money off of race baiting. That's just what it is. So with that being said, people are just also always constantly in fear when your own enemy looks just like you, and that's always close in proximity.
I could not agree more.
Yeah.
And on top of that, when they get this unnecessary fire of just like hate going for no fucking reason, and just it almost makes like, if what happens is this whiteness thing we just spoke of, you just spoke of, it makes it to where a person of color will be like, fuck you, now I want to do it, bitch. You know, if you talk that much shit. That's how I
think black people only really want to probably attack white people if they call them the N-word or something. Like nowadays, you get your ass beat. Other than that, like whereas years ago when my grandparents were coming alive, they just couldn't say nothing. They could be murdered and never, the murderer would never like be tried.
Yeah.
But nowadays, I think it's like we black people. I'm Black American, so I'm not. My family is nobody's immediate. My family are immigrants or anything. We've been here, foundational Black Americans. With that being said, most Black Americans I know, we don't bother anybody. Shit, we bothering each other for the most part. Statistically, if you look at the statistics, that's why people like Charlie Kirk love to bring up, oh, black on black crime. But what about white on white crime? It's the same. What about Mexican on Mexican crime? It's the same. Asian on Asian. You know how many Asian gangs are in the state of California, LA County?
Oh, a lot.
And they be going head to head, chopping each other's heads off. But that's just proximity. But everybody has a fear of another race when those fears do exist, but the likelihood of it happening is so low.
Asian gangs are wild because you'll never expect it. I went to high school and it was predominantly Asian. It was.
They be ganged up.
Yes. All of a sudden, that sweet, peaceful kid robbed a fool and he's in jail for terrorist threats. I'm like, that fool was good at math. What the fuck happened?
Yeah.
That shit was wild. And then, no, I want to keep talking about this because this is why it's so stupid. They get us to fight over races intentionally to start a little fire to get us to fight when that's not even close to the problem. You deport that poor immigrant fruit, that little abuelita, that old lady. You think she's the fucking problem? I'm down with deporting a fucking criminal that does some heinous shit, of course. But that's not what they're doing. They're ripping families apart. They're unjustly, they're not even trying, motherfuckers. They're just napping them, just kidnapping them. And then sometimes I saw a video. I know the internet is just divisive and it's meant to make us go, ugh.
And sometimes people are setting up fake stuff.
And there's fake
like,
shit.
Remember the
There's
kids
AI.
back in the day in the cages? That wasn't real. You know that was a political group that put those kids in the cages.
I hate that shit.
But then they tried to make it like it was an outcry, like literally these kids were going to these camps and being put in cages, and it just wasn't true.
My point is, it's never us. The problem is up.
Yeah.
The problem is Enron ripping you off, like you just said, stealing your retirement. The problem is BlackRock owning all of the homes, and I don't know if you're familiar with that. What's that? BlackRock and who's the other one? There's two big mamas. Vanguard, BlackRock bought all the houses, priced us out of homes. It's why we have high rent. It's why we can't afford homes. And then they get us to fight over the Mexican lady chopping fucking fruit. You know what I mean?
And they get us the race bait while they making laws and stuff like that to really really change stuff and make things worse for you as a human. But the biggest thing that America did was sell whiteness to white people, because it's always going to be divisive, because that one group of people can't see outside of that ideology that I'm white, I belong here, and I'm better. And then the whole thing with ICE nowadays too is they're doing things. I think people would probably be a little more, but it bothers people that you could be black and brown and ICE can attack you, but it's white immigrants that are over here illegally all the time. And it's like they go with no repercussion. And it's just like things are never fair in America. You know what I mean?
And also, leave them motherfuckers alone. What the fuck you got against Mexicans? They make everything better. Look at your lawn. Look at the food, you fucker. Look at your baby being taken care of by that little nanny. They're taking nannies at the park. I saw that. I was like, oh, fuck you guys. And it's nonsense. The problems are at the top because of greed and just abuse.
But it's gonna, if you get rid of Hispanic people in America, you're gonna mess up the economy. That's what doesn't make sense. Because see,
it's a cheap labor force that you're hijacking.
No, it's not even about the cheap labor force.
Well, business owners like
that.
Let
me tell you what I notice about Hispanic people living in Los Angeles, California, right? When I go to a comedy show, it is black people, white people, Hispanic people. You very rarely see Asians. You very rarely see Indians, right? You very rarely see.
And if they're white, it's a devil. I'm just kidding.
No, but you get what I'm saying?
I'm just
They're
saying.
one of the top 3 consumers of things here in the United States of America. When I go to the Lakers game, I even go to the Kings hockey game. You know how many Hispanic people? So imagine if you said, boom, we got to get rid of majority of them. I just see the economy suffering in certain states.
Will
like
you
you go
please
to the
Google
Midwest,
how much
not.
do immigrants pay taxes? How much taxes do immigrants pay? Not to mention the tax revenue too. No, that's my point. The problem isn't this shit. And yes, once again, if it's a fucking criminal, I'm down with that. But other than that, let them be.
Oh, let me tell you about my friend. So my homegirl, she had her social security number stolen by a Mexican guy. He stole her social security number and he worked up under her social security number for about 15 years before he moved back to his country.
And got her a lot of money? Or
No,
stole a lot of money?
No. He
That'd be funny if
no,
he like
used
gave her a
social security
retirement.
number to, no,
Oh,
he didn't
okay.
do that. He used her social security number and was working up under it and paid taxes every year. So really it was nothing really she had to do as far as fighting it, because he did the right thing of paying the taxes. So she owed no money to the government. He didn't mess up her credit. He didn't do nothing. He just literally wanted that social security number so that he could work a job and pay the taxes from the job.
So he
filed
stole
it with
something, but he did it honestly? That's
It's
fucking
kind of weird,
hilarious.
huh? She was like, yo, it was so weird, but I'm so happy he paid his taxes
Yeah.
and filed everything correctly.
He's
and,
like, no, I
Yeah.
just wanted to provide.
yeah, and save up enough money to go back home and live like a king.
My point is, I think you gather at people. I'm just not so articulate today. I woke up, this is why I'm a little discombobulated. Do you ever wake up at like 7 a.m. and then force yourself to go back to sleep and then you get that weird dream sleep?
I don't force myself to go back to sleep. I just go back to sleep because I'm getting older and I need a nap after I wake up.
What I'm saying is, if I would have stayed up, you know what I'm talking about? That second nap, it makes you like, maybe it was the mushroom. No, I barely ate a nibble. No, my point is, they just have us fight over nonsense, like crumbs of problems, when the meat and potatoes is clearly the financial system and their abuse and just owning everything. They just want to own water rights and the land and us, and it's just like all we want is a tiny slice of the pie, and they can't even do that. You know what I mean? You notice that shit?
Yeah. You know what? That's why I just continue. People be like, oh, everything's going to shit. And that's another thing I don't understand about Americans nowadays. I believe in manifestation. Like whatever you speak can come to fruition. You have so many Americans saying things like, this country is going to go to shit. Trump is going to tear us down. It's going to be a war. I hope nothing of that sort happens. Trump is the president. That's known. However you figured out how he got here is the thing. At the end of the day, I hope he does everything right, because at the end of the day, being that America is my home, the home of my ancestors, as far back as I can go, I want America to still thrive. I don't wish bad on this country. I don't wish that this country goes to shit. I don't hope that Trump tears it down and that it just goes down and all of this stuff happen. I still hope that every day I wake up, I hope just Trump does something good to keep this economy moving and we can keep moving forward until, if you like him or you don't like him, till he's out of there. But stop wishing bad on America. This is a beautiful place. I've traveled around the world. America is truly a beautiful place.
I love it.
Despite
I love
the
it, baby.
prejudice, despite the racism, despite the discrimination, America is still one of the most beautiful places to live, because in this country you can go from nothing to something. And I've seen other countries where whatever you are born into is what you die into. You have no way to make it out. So America is still a beautiful place, and whether Trump is the president, I'm going to hope the best. Whether the next president is a liberal, I'm going to hope the best for the country. I'm always going to hope the best here, because this is still a beautiful place, even though people have to fight sometimes. All to me is America is moving towards a beautiful place, because at the end of the day, you had Black Lives Matter, right? You had black people still fighting for their rights in this country. Hispanic people are now, heavily being affected by the immigration thing, and they're fighting for their right. White women fighting for their voices. White men feeling like the country was overthrown with the whole, January 6th date. everybody is getting a taste of oppression. And because everybody is getting a taste of oppression, I feel like we're moving towards equality. Because anybody can get it out this bitch. You see what I'm saying? We are moving closer and closer towards equality because white people are now feeling oppressed, right? Oh my God, I don't have a voice. Yeah, bitch, you're oppressed too now. It's the oppression Olympics.
Once
and when
white people get oppressed, that's when the revolution will happen.
That's when the revolution happens.
What?
Yeah, and the revolution is happening.
I love it. I love everything you say.
Hispanic people that voted for Trump, now they now they like, oh my God, I got kicked out of the country. Yeah, bitch, now you see what it was happening, right? The revolution is happening.
Yeah.
Because it's teaching everybody a lesson, right? Whereas back in the day, only certain groups were oppressed.
To piggyback on some shit you said about the whiteness being weaponized. It is true because, dude, if you looking at history, the Irish back in the day, they were treated almost worse than anybody. It was crazy.
Italians is original ghettos. They try to act like the ghetto. They use it to attack black people now, but ghettos were originally Italians.
Yeah, it switched.
Yeah,
it went from Irish Italian, and it's just our history's so fucking nuts.
But everybody gets it. Everybody gets their turn.
Everybody's getting it now. My shit is that's why I'm like, they just get us to fight. I can't articulate it well enough. But the problem's at the top. Fucking greedy bastards, dude.
Yeah.
Own it all.
That's why you just got to get rich. Just try to get money.
That's
I know. It.
That's all you got to focus on. It's true. I love Damon Wayans. Damon Wayans Sr. He said this. He said, I focus on my writing because if I'm focusing on my writing, I'm creating, which is good. I'm also creating money for my family and legacy. And then I'm not focused on the war. I'm not focused on genocide. I'm not focused on immigration and ICE and all these horrible things happening that make you just go like, you know?
And the crazy part of it, both sides always have a valid point. And they believe what they believe cold-heartedly. So sometimes I try not to even dibble and dab in that shit because my whole goal is like, how can I learn how to invest more? How can I learn how to create generational wealth? How can, when I have children, I can put them in private school? I can't worry about all these powers
we
to be
can control our world. I know what I'm putting out there. I'm making comedy. This one's a little more serious. We're talking about immigration because
you said you want to go in this direction, didn't you? Don't blame it on me.
I'm not. I'm talking to the camera right now. I'm just saying we're not part of the war machine. We're not part of the banking cartel owning Nana's mortgages and all the houses of the fucking nation. And we're doing our thing, and that's all I can recommend is just focus on your shit. Do your thing, but it's hard when it's affecting you and it's affecting your people and your family, and you know you work the improv and you find 4 cooks got kidnapped and shipped out, and you just go
that's crazy.
Ugh. And then the ICE goes to Wilmington, where my family's from, and I'm just like Wilmington down the street, not Wilmington, Delaware. The Wilmington's in the hood by Long Beach and Watson, Compton, Carson.
Yeah, but I just think about like Poppy, you know, over at the improv, like. He's family.
Yeah.
When you see him, I've never seen him in a bad mood.
No.
He's always smiling and happy. And if you think one day somebody could just go in and just rip him from his home, and they're not allowing people to even get stuff. They're doing this in a public place where people don't have the time to get any resources that they need, anything that and that's disheartening.
We did this in the 40s with Asians, with World War II, and we were supposed to be disgraced that we did that, and here we are doing it again. And it just fucking guts me, man. Anyways, fuck ICE.
Yeah.
Fuck them all, baby. All right, let's get some happy stuff. This podcast is called Community Service because I'm a recovering addict. I used to do some drugs and shit.
Oh, for real?
Just poquito.
Okay. And then you had to do community service as a court
order? I had to do
order?
court-ordered community service. I cleaned up my life. It was a process. But a theme of the show is, do you have any event that changed you for the better? Some shit that woke you up and was like, oh, fuck.
I would just say that I've always been the type of person where I just go with my first mind. So that even happened with moving out here. So, you know, I dropped out of college 10 credits short of a chemistry degree and was just like, you know, one day I'm just going to, oh, no. Now, you know, you got to get your ass down, sir or ma'am.
Boo-boo. You don't like cats?
I just don't like animals just jumping on me.
It's a sweet cat. She's just going to sit on your lap. Do you want
She
that?
got a little attitude. No, I want her to get down.
It's because she's black, ain't it?
No. You know, black cats are considered. You're supposed to go the other way. So now I can't even go the path that. Oh, okay. Just. Yeah, you just found you a seat, huh?
Sorry, I'm enjoying this. Also, if I grab her,
Got your
claws might
coochie
come
and your
out.
anal all on my jeans.
She's clean.
I didn't
keep
want
it
booty
clean.
hole on my
I keep
jeans
it
today.
clean. She's a clean cat. I'll get her off of you. Want me to? She might go like this. Though.
Oh, she will? Oh, no, I want her to attack me now.
You could. Oh, she has a sensitive spine. I was
Because
like,
I ain't come over here to fight your cat. Because she scratched me. We going to be scratching each other. Okay?
No, they're peaceful. But she has a sensitive spine. Boo Boo, come here. You're supposed to sit on my lap. Sorry,
She not studying.
I watched that happen. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Oh, this scared you.
Oh, wow.
All right, I'll get her off. Boo Boo, come here. Come here.
How many cats do you have?
I only have 4.
4? Damn. Only?
Boo Boo, stay over here.
Yeah.
She's a good cat, but she has a sensitive
You
spine.
definitely wasn't black in your last life. You might have been a old witch.
No, I'm just spicy. It's a Mexican thing. We just grew up watching.
Mexican people like cats.
No, well, everybody likes cats. Cats are good.
Cats have some of the most viral video content online.
Yeah, cats are great.
Did you see them people that hurt? Like they did a documentary. Somebody hurt a cat, and they kind of the whole community like chased them down. It's crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. That's how that one killer got caught, right? This guy was killing humans forever, and then he killed the cat, and then everyone was like, "Oh hell no!" And then because they
Oh,
chased
wow.
him down for killing the
Yeah.
cat, they then found out other information that he was a killer.
Wow.
And then he got locked up. Sometimes you learn so much information, and it's so fake and so muddy, and you're like,
Yeah.
you ever question yourself? Like, what?
You know one of the most prolific serial
No, because
killers?
there was a Netflix documentary on
Yeah,
this.
I remember that.
Remember that? Yeah, yeah.
One of the most prolific serial killers of all time was a black man. Did you know that?
I actually did. I learned
Yeah.
that recently.
Samuel Little.
Please
Black people are
refresh-
good at everything. Any sport.
That's right. Who did that bit? Somebody did
I
that.
don't
No?
know. I talk about that.
I
all the
learned a
time.
lot. Maybe it was from you. I was like, I learned a lot about stuff through comedy. I'm like,
Yeah.
Roy Wood Jr. gamed me up that Bluetooth headphones
Uh-huh.
connect through your brain. And I stopped using them because of that.
Oh, for real?
It goes from your phone to one headphone to the other headphone. What's in between these two headphones?
Your brain.
Your brain. And then they say it's safe and it's only this 2.4 gigahertz or whatever the, etymology is,
crazy.
wordage is. I can't talk today. And yeah. So now I use corded mic. I was so excited to do Bluetooth. I fly too much. I can't be wearing headphones, Bluetooth. Once again, I think a little bit of usage is fine. But if you're doing Bluetooth all day, every day, that's how people get brain tumors and shit.
Oh, I didn't know that. I don't use Bluetooth at all. And I mostly talk on speakerphone.
Me too. Yeah, they
Yeah.
do all these videos showing how
And
much.
then I stopped sleeping with my phone near me on the bed.
I put it in airplane mode
Oh, I didn't do that.
because it shuts off. I
I
don't
don't
know.
have the brain capacity if a killer come into my place to be like, oh, 1 second, got to take it off airplane mode.
Yeah.
Give me a second. It need to render.
Yeah. hang on.
911. Hello.
Let me
I'm
wi-
stabbed. Like I
My
don't have that
service
type
is
of
shit.
time.
Let me Wi-Fi call. You got a gun?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Fuck
I got two
man.
guns.
Hell yeah. I got 3.
Yeah, I got a Glock,
Glock. I got Glock.
and then I got a little like 22.
I got a Glock, a 22, and a shotgun.
Yeah, I don't got no shotgun. I don't know if I could. I would have to practice with. Yeah, but you. I
Yeah.
got a lot of bullets too.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah.
It's LA, baby. Strap up.
I got a gun too, even though I always liked guns, but I got a gun because during the pandemic, I saw so many white people lined up at the gun store. I was like, well, shit, if they getting guns, let me go and take my black ass out there and get a gun
That's
too.
when I
child.
got a gun,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, you got to keep up.
Yeah.
White people be knowing.
Yeah. They do.
They be knowing. So I was like, let me go, because they be having their own little groups and stuff. Because, they did a really good job at hiding that January 6th from everybody.
That shit.
You didn't get an email, did you? Because they
No.
knew you was half Mexican.
That shit was weird.
They kept that shit on the they kept that on the low. They really did. Nobody leaked that. Nobody knew about it. It just happened.
That shit
So
was,
I'm like, if they out there in those gun lines, I need to get out there too.
that shit was orchestrated. Those feds testified. There was some FBI people. That's why I don't trust anything. If you Google January 6th, which I don't even claim to know what happened, because once again, it's just muddied water. But I did see a video of the FBI, and they were asked this on the stand in front of Congress, whatever, one of those congressional hearings on the Bible shits. And they said, were you involved in the with meddling with the January 6th riot, whatever you call it? And they said, we can neither confirm nor deny. They plead no contest.
Oh.
I was like, the answer should be no.
Yeah.
You should say no. And they didn't. And I was like, it's every side hates every side. And they're just like, that's why I'm like, I'm going to the beach. I'm going to pet my cat. I can't keep up with y'all. But yeah. And that shit was wild. That wasn't even an insurrection. You know, look at Nepal. They did it. Mm-hmm. Nepal got it cracking. Nobody died either. That's unbelievable. That King's protest was good because nobody got hurt. 7 to 9 million people showed up. No one got hurt.
Across the country?
Across the country, not at any one gathering, but total. They said that was the largest protest against any acting president.
Oh, wow.
That's wild. And then that motherfucker posted the AI video. Oh, yeah, that's news. We're getting a little political today. But that shit's funny to me. Trump posts a picture on his Twitter of an AI fighter jet dropping shit bombs on protesters. Can you pull that up?
Wow.
I mean, that's kind of funny. I'm sorry.
Did Trump is hilarious?
Fuck that, man. But dropping doo-doo bombs?
I feel like Trump could either be a stand-up comedian after this or a pastor at a church.
He is funny.
Yeah.
You got to give him that. Yep, there it is.
He don't care either.
He doesn't give a shit. I thought this one, because he does care about popularity, he might, like...
Oh, my
yeah?
God. Oh, my God.
Come on, that's funny,
Oh,
guys.
that's
But
gross.
even if you hate him, this is fucking comical. This guy. It feels like
And
a
this was
sketch.
posted on his page?
Yeah.
He
Wow.
posted it. This is with the crown, no kings. This is a joke, y'all. We're in a simulation. He can't even
Yeah.
make this shit
This
up.
can't
Our
even be
president,
real.
retired, he's retired too. Reality TV star, making AI videos, dropping dookie on citizens. This is a
Can't
joke.
make this up.
You can't. What the fuck is this?
He said, y'all gonna troll me, I'm gonna troll y'all.
Okay. I did have some notes. Hang on. We're coming to an end.
Okay.
We do have a final question. Oh, nice. I got Comedy Store. Comedy Store. Love spots. You're funny. You're funny, Daphne. I respect you.
Oh, thank you.
Where's this goddamn notes? Look how old I am. I fucking go like this. Fucking shit, dude. I do a manager meeting every week, and every week the Zoom comes on, and it's for whatever reason there's no video, and every week is like, hang on, guys, let me figure it out. Every week, and my manager's like, is this an ongoing bit? And I'm like, no, I can't figure it out. I'm gonna hire an assistant. I never had one. Do you have one?
No.
Do it. I hear it's great.
I heard it helps.
Just one day a week, because I can't. I'm like, dog, fix this shit. Help me out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got a kid now. I'm busy. I'd rather go to the beach. Oh, I remember now. I want to talk to you about your merch game. You got good merch? You got your own makeup line? I've been hustling. I got skateboards.
Oh, that's nice.
I love this shit. That's why I was saying
And you sell them at your shows?
Fuck yeah.
That's a lot. That's heavy.
I know. I only bring about 5 to 10.
Oh, okay.
I got a system. I bring, if I'm flying Delta, I get 3 bags.
Okay.
I bring 3 cases.
And up to 70 pounds if you're diamond.
Yup. I get three up to 70 pounds. I do. You got bathing suits too?
Uh-huh.
You don't fuck around.
Yeah, but I need to promote more because I don't sell as much as I used to back during the pandemic.
Yeah. Well, that was just the times because I sold so. Because people had disposable income because they were getting government checks and they weren't doing shit. So they're bored. They're on the internet. Now they're out doing real life shit. But yeah, 3 hoodies, I bring 3 check bags of hoodies and skateboards.
Okay.
And then I ship T-shirts out.
Okay.
And I just slang.
I know
I
that's
just be
right.
fucking
And you got somebody
slanging.
that runs your merch table?
Hell yeah. I bring my crew with me.
I know that's right.
I got a well-oiled machine now, and I love it. And there's no
You
better.
record all your shows?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, me too.
There's no better feeling than being your own boss and just hustling. And whether I've been working with Hollywood, but I'm just saying, if Hollywood shuts the door on me, I'm like, I'm fine. I got skateboard money. We're
Yeah.
chilling.
That's one thing I like about this era is you can do a lot of things yourself.
Yeah.
You can really build your own star presence. But then not everybody, the consumer doesn't take to every comedian though.
No, they don't.
There's some comedians I know, they hustle game is hard, but people just don't take to them.
No, you got to have the goods.
Yeah.
You know, it is true. Because I see a lot of people putting forth the effort and it just doesn't happen. Well, I'm like, is this, you're not funny. That's fucked up. But it's,
Yeah.
or there's,
Just
you're,
something missing. It's a
something's
disconnect.
missing. Yeah. And then there's other people that are comical geniuses that don't do the work. I'm like, I get mad at them. Like, you stupid motherfucker.
They want to be employees. I remember Keith Robertson out of New York, he told me, he said, stop looking for a pimp. And I was like, oh, that make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
He said so many, comedians are looking for pimps. And when he say pimp, he's just like, they feel like they no longer want to be the person in a position of power to change their destiny. They're looking for, if I just get this manager, well, we all done had managers for years. We still ain't made it to A-list movie level. So having a manager is just another tool, but it's not an end-all be-all for success. Having an agent, being with the biggest agencies, I've been with all of that, and I'm still like, as far as television and film, just getting stuff here and there. You know what I mean? But what I can control daily is my content, and I'm doing at least 200 million views a month.
That's insane.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what I can control.
I don't know if I've ever reached that. We've reached some numbers. We've gotten some shit, but that's the beautiful thing. Mm-hmm. 200 million a month.
Yeah, just from the sketches and content and stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you have your own product line, and you're your own woman, your own boss. And it is true. I like that pimping line because nobody wants a boss.
Yeah.
We all have a boss to a certain degree with just employee contracts, but like we are our own boss in the sense, like, when we work a club, they have power and they own the club. But if we don't fuck with them, we're like, okay, I'll go do these 50 other clubs because you're an asshole. So that's freedom. Mm-hmm. And it's nice to finally say, fuck you. You're a piece of shit.
I never say fuck you because I don't want to burn bridges. I just like the fact that I can just do my own
I've done
thing.
it 2 times.
Oh,
it felt good.
I bet it did.
And I regretted it a little bit because I'm like, you always have that like.
Because people always change jobs out here. The turnover rate in this industry is high. And then when they do change jobs, you be like, yeah, fuck you over at this network. And then I love this network. And then they're like.
And then they switch.
They're like, hey, how you doing?
And then you're like, oh, no.
I'm running this whole network. And I used to just be a waitress at the comedy club 2 weeks ago. You're like, God.
Well, I'm nice to everybody unless they're an absolute prick to me, and then I have my limits, man.
Yeah, I just avoid you.
Yeah, I had some words with the manager, and I finally had an ounce of power to where I was like, I don't want him at my shows. Mm-hmm. It's him or me, and then they made him go home.
Yeah.
And that felt good. I ain't gonna lie.
Because some people, I don't know this person,
He's a
but
fucking
some
asshole,
people can
bro.
just be mean. It's just like, bro, life doesn't have to be about all your trauma.
Yeah, I won't name
Some
names.
people not even mad at you. They just bringing all they other stuff that's going on in their life, their insecurities, their all of this stuff, and just trauma dumping it on you with a bad attitude.
Yeah, that's the man. Clearly didn't like me or his job. And I won't name him nor the club because we'll keep it professional. But I asked him to put my sister on the guest list. It was her birthday. And he did do that. But then I asked him to comp my sister. It was just two persons sold out show.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I couldn't find her. And I got mad. I was like, you didn't comp my sister at my headline show on my birthday. And who wouldn't be upset at that? And then we had some words, and then I did the club again. He didn't say hi to me. He didn't greet me. He didn't give me no water. I have water and fruit in my rider. I have 2 things. Mm-hmm. I keep it simple because I don't want to. if you ask for 18 things and they miss it, you get mad. Or, I just want to keep it simple, basic, easy, be easy to work with. None of it. Didn't greet me, didn't say hello.
The easier you are to work with, the harder time people give you.
Yeah.
And then you got Joe Smo over there like, separate my M&Ms and I need a bag of crack cocaine.
I swear to God.
They just get it all. They get the crack cocaine. They smoke it before the show. Yeah.
The easier you are to work with, the more they're like, it feels like they can abuse you. And he didn't help me with security, no meet and greet, no hello. When you manage a club, you're the host. You're like hosting the party. Hey, here's,
It's one club I'll never go back to because she was acting funny about giving me $10 for parking. They had no parking and you had to park at a structure down the street or whatever. And I was just like, oh, yeah. She was like, that's not in your contract. I said, yeah, but
you won't pay the headliner $10 for parking.
At the club. And then they kind of cheated me on like a sold out show. So, it's just like, but the thing I just keep doing is just keep working hard to the point where I can control like the theaters and the arenas. That's the goal. Yeah,
that's the only...
Then you're on a different level.
The only solution is to vibrate higher and control it. You're insulated. Chris Rock that shit.
Complaining at this level, it just be like,
oh yeah,
it's just wasted energy because people gonna be who they are. That's the thing about life is that it's always negative entities. Like it just exists. It's inevitable, right? The devil, right?
Yeah.
And when I say that, it's just always you could live a clean life. Don't do drugs, and still somebody will break into your car. So it's just like you could go to church every day, be hella religious, believe in God, and catch cancer.
Even
like
Jesus,
it's just inevitable.
Even Jesus went down and flipped some tables at the bank back in the days. Like, fuck you fools, you guys are evil.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta stand on business sometimes.
Stand on business.
Okay, we're getting to our final question. I'm excited and nervous to ask you.
What?
Do you have a good poop story? You shit your pants on the first date?
Oh, does it have to be an adult?
No, it could be a boyfriend, a girlfriend. It doesn't have to be yours. Just,
on a date?
No, just any embarrassing shit your pants story.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Hell yeah.
So, my dad, we were living, my dad and my mother, they were married at the time. We were living in Waycross, Georgia. My dad brought home a box of sand pears. Sand pears.
What's sand pears?
It's a type of pear.
Okay, I heard of Comanche pears, Dianju pears, Boss
So he
pears.
brought home this big old box of sand pears.
Oh, yeah. I call them Asian pears.
I love fruit. So I ate these sand pears. I didn't know they tear up your stomach.
Oh, yeah.
And so because even as a kid, I didn't ever snack on like cookies and cakes and all that kind of stuff. I used to just eat fruit because South Florida, we got star fruit trees, we got mango trees, we have grapefruit, orange. It's so many fruit, Chinese plums, all these type of fruits that we used to eat. So when my dad brought these things, they clearly is like a system cleaner.
Prophylactic? No. Laxative.
Yeah. They're like a laxative. So when he brought them, I ate a whole bunch of them. And I couldn't even make it to the bathroom. I was shitting all over the floor. And then every time I would go clean up a little piece of shit, more shit would come out. I was just not making it, boy. And since this day, I've never eaten pears again. I hate hate the taste of pears.
It's the best.
The smell. They don't really have a smell, but I just hate pears.
Oh, I love pears.
But you don't see pears as often. Remember
I got
when we were
Comanche
younger?
pears right now.
Oh, for real?
Harry
Remember
and
when we were
David.
younger, pears used to be everywhere? But nowadays, think about how often you see somebody with a pear.
I think you mentally block them out because you do.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I get it.
I want no relationship with pears. If I see pears on the street and they said, Daphnique, we need you to spit on us for survival, I'd be like, die.
Yeah. I
want them to go extinct.
No, I love pears. I hate it.
You're the only person that love pears.
I love pears. They're so good. I am an old soul.
It's like an apple.
Let me get a pear. Do you have any Dianju pears?
Yeah.
I hated hot dogs
The
for
Florida
about 12
sand
years.
pear, that's crazy.
I know what you mean. You get traumatized. I hated hot dogs for 12 years because I got food poisoning off one. I couldn't even.
12 years?
And then finally, and I was scared even at like 12 years. I was like, and then I was like, okay. We're back.
Was it a street dog?
It was a fucking golf course hot dog.
Oh, they probably left it in that water too long or something like that. Just sit. Because them hot dogs downtown. I tell you one thing, shout out to all my Hispanic people that sell hot dogs on the street, that street meat. I've never gotten sick.
No, those
Knock
are
on wood.
danger dogs.
The shit they have down there after the Laker games and stuff like that ain't even a proper food cart.
It's
but
so
one thing
good.
you don't get is sick.
Yeah. I think they have a high turnover rate. They're just slaying them. Yeah, leave the hot dog vendor alone. Go get a fucking criminal.
Well, they have to nowadays. So that's the thing with people having a lot of children. Hispanic people here, they have a lot of children, and when you have a lot of children, the more the bigger you build your population, the more control you have, because those children of the immigrants become something great. They can become doctors, lawyers. They can become politicians, because now you get your own people to vote for you. So now you're coming up the scales. So what happened in Los Angeles County, that I don't know if it's I know downtown. So back in the day, remember the police would harass people with those carts and stuff that would have the game? They would throw the carts over and be really mean to people just trying to make a couple of dollars after the game. You know what I mean? Shit, I want a hot dog. Why can't they be out here?
What's the problem?
So, anyways, those children of those immigrants went to that worked in politics and worked at the courthouse. They did something, and they got a law change to where you can't harass those people. Now vendors can sell on the street without a license or anything else.
I love that shit.
To me, it's still an option. If people want to buy the hot dog, they buy it. If they don't, they don't. Keep it moving. So why you want to go destroy someone's property of how they trying to feed themselves? And sometimes it be Hispanic cops. Back to proximity. Crime happens by people that look like you.
Sometimes your own can be the most evil to you. Back to that hustling shit though. I almost bought an ice cream truck for like $1,200. It was rickety.
What year?
Oh, this must have been like 2007 or some shit.
Oh, okay. That probably would have hit.
I know. It was. Hey, boo boo. No. Over here, boo boo. Leave her alone. Go to Chris. Yeah, I almost bought an ice cream truck, but it was.
Oh shit, she scared the shit out of me.
She likes you. That's good though. That means you got good energy. Sorry about my cat. But the engine was hickory crickety, and I just couldn't do it. My homie Jesse, he's from Compton. He used to drive it around, and he's like, "This shit's on its last leg, but I'll give you for $1,200." And I was like, I almost did it, but I'm not a mechanic. I'm like, I can't fix this shit mechanically, and I always loved that. I sold knives at the Rhodium, the swap meet, the flea
I used to
market.
slang hot dogs out here in LA.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I sold flowers by the freeway on Valentine's Day, Mother's Day. In high school, we ditched school and sell flowers by the freeway.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Man, yeah, my grandmother, my mother's from Los Angeles, so I've been coming out here since I was a kid. But one year when I came out here, I was probably like 13 or 14. I came out here for the summer to spend with my grandmother, and she had a hot dog cart. Her husband bought her a hot dog cart, and she used to sell hot dogs in Inglewood in front of the Kmart. The Kmart people let her be right outside in front of Kmart. So she was in a safe location within a community thing, and people that would come in and out of Kmart would buy hot dogs. It used to be a lot of business. And so when I first came out here, I said, Grandma, you got a real business. This is a gold mine.
I love
so
that
I spent the whole summer helping my grandmother run this hot dog cart, because I felt like this was a restaurant. This was back before food trucks and stuff. You know what I mean? So I was like, Grandma, this is a real business. So I told my grandma, I said, Grandma, let's go down to the welfare office and get some food stamps. So I was a kid, but I knew how to think. I was like, yo, we got to get some food stamps. My girl was like, why you want to get food stamps?
We're getting more hot dogs.
I said, because now we spending the food stamps on the hot dogs, then all the cash is ours.
Double up, baby.
Well, I spend the cash
game.
on the re-up when you can spend the welfare on the they gonna give it to you because you still qualify for food stamps. Grandma, come on, let's get this. So she went down to the counter. We sat out down there all day. They gave us the food stamp card, and boy, me and my grandma used them food stamps, and we, you get $200-$300. She would buy me boxes of candy because I tell her I want to sell candy, so I used to sell candy. I was making like $300 a week. I called my mom as a kid. Because this man came up to me. He was like, hey, you look like you got a good personality. You want to make some money? And I was like, of course. My grandmother was there. He was like, here, you get people to sign these petitions. I give you $1 per signature. You know how people get you to
Oh,
sign the
yeah.
petitions?
I
Like
almost
no
did
one
that
thing.
racket once.
Yeah, so I used to get people to sign that one hand, candy in the other hand. People support you. They don't care.
You're double dipping.
And yeah, so me and my grandma, I was making 2-3. I was buying all the baby fat I can get my hands on. It was this Asian dude that owned this little store. He
What's
was selling
baby
baby
fat?
fat. It was Kimora Lee Simmons and Russell Simmons brand. It was Baby Fat and Fat Farm. It was a clothing brand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I misunderstood. I was
So,
like, what?
Yeah, baby fat. So I was buying all the baby fat. I was laced up back to school. And I remember the school here was really, really bad. I never forget, like the kids was like telling the teacher to shut the fuck up, Holmes, and all this other kind of stuff. And they was rolling weed in the class. And my mom said, you got to come, because she lived in the suburbs. So she said, you got to come back home. But I ended up enrolling in school because I said, Mom, I'm making so much money out here. I can't come back home. So somehow I got my grandma on the phone. So we extended to stay a couple of more months, but the school year hadn't even ended for that semester. And, before Christmas break, before she said, you got to come back home. Them schools out there are too rough. Because my grandmother wanted me to get in more of like a little private school that was close by. Like one of those charter schools. But it was like the enrollment was too long. So my mother said, you got to come home. But I was like, boy, I was out here. And when I came out here at that age of 13, I said, I could make it out here. And that's why I ended up moving back.
Yeah, you got good attitude. You can't make it anywhere. You just got to hustle, baby. These crab apples always telling you how many ways you can't do it. I'm like, stop, shut up. How
but
can
it's
you?
true, though.
How can we?
Not everybody
Hot
has
dogs,
it.
fruit. I'll sell pears. I'll sell flowers.
Because
I'll sell candy.
Let me tell you this. Hustling is a talent.
It is, though.
Yeah, it's not everybody
family's
doesn't
been
have the
hustlers.
talent. It's a talent that you're actually born with. If you're a hustler, you can meet a family have 2 children. One of them is born a hustler, and the other one is just gonna be always a
Like,
worker, work for other people, and just fall into that sheep type of category. I feel like just like you, LeBron James was born to be one of the greatest basketball players of all time. That's his destiny. That's the same thing with hustling and us being successful. That's our destiny. So you cannot sell that to other people. Either they have it or they don't.
Yeah, I know.
So when we have that thing,
I just want
that's
everybody
a
to
bootstrap,
win, though.
But that's
and
a
I'm like, you could
bootstrapper's
do it
mentality.
too. You could
They
do it
can.
too. And then they go, and I'm like, you lazy motherfucker.
It's not that they lazy. They just don't got it.
Yeah, I agree. Because I try to help some of my cousins. I'm like, here's a truck. Go get scrap metal. Go do this shit. Go do that. You could repair furniture. You could make $100,000 a year picking up free furniture, cleaning it up with a steam cleaner and slinging that shit. And they go, all right, I give you a truck. Go do it. You think they
Wasting
did
money.
it? I want my truck back.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. You can have it. I love you guys. I love you till the end.
Nah, I
You can
want
have
my
it.
truck back.
Nah,
I
it's all
filed a
good.
police report.
It's
It was
all good.
stolen.
I got skateboard money. We signed it over.
Okay.
I release a
Do
liability.
you sign them too?
Hell yeah.
I know that's right.
Yeah. I love it. And I'm not a skater anymore. I broke my leg and I'm too old for
sorry
that
to
shit.
hear that.
Oh,
That
it was
looked
a long
good. The
time ago.
artwork is fabulous.
Oh my God. But I am told by skaters that these are good boards. And they like a skater was like, oh, these are this fool's boards. And I'm like, okay. I don't know that world. But Tim Barron is the artist. He draws for Tony Hawk. The board is legit. It's not no particle board piece of shit. And actually, it has inspired me. I'm going to get one pimped out, get grip tape on it, and put trucks and wheels on it, and then try to kickflip again. See if I can.
That's hot
And
fire.
make content.
Okay.
See if Craig Conant can kickflip. It's been about 30 years,
Okay.
25 years, so we'll see. Well, thank you for doing my show. Thank you for sharing the poop story. Much love and respect to you and yours and your career. I always love and respect hustlers, baby. I love it. I love hearing this shit. You could do it too. Go slang some candy. Maybe not hooker flyers. The times have changed.
Yeah. You can go to jail.
Yeah, don't do that. Let's keep it clean and organic. Hey, with that being said, sell a clean product. Everything's poison. You'll come up real quick that way.
White
Some
label.
fruit juice, yeah. And fuck ice. And I love you all. Peace. Thank you.
Bye.
Hello. Is there anybody in there?